list item is a very simple component, but very, very important. And it uses a list of elements to retrieve specific element by index. As you can see in perpendicular frames, we have 3 items. These are the 3 planes. And you can see the double line cable. That means that we have one branch with several elements. By default, index select the item with index 0. Remember that in Grasshopper the first element is the element 0, that is the first plane, as you can see. So to select the plane in the middle, that is the second one, we need to type 1 and connect the slider with the 1 value in the index, and as you can see, now we have the second element, that is the plane in the middle. So now we can connect the triangle to G. The first plane is the word XY, so it's okay, because the first triangle is centered in the origin of word XY, and we just need to connect the plane in the middle with the parameter B of orient. Turn off the sweep geometry so you can see. Turn off also discontinuity so we can have a clear view. Select, connect the geometry parameter with the first triangle, and as you can see, now you have a new triangle right in the middle of the catenary, located on the plane in the middle of the catenary. Now we need to scale it, so you can find scale under transform, affine scale. So scale needs a geometry, a center of scaling, and a scaling factor. So connect the triangle in the middle with scale, and as you can see, the triangle is also moved because the center of scaling is currently 0, 0, 0. So the origin of word plane. So we need polygon center. You can find it under curve analysis, polygon center, to obtain the centroid of the triangle. As you can see, it generates several ways to obtain a center of a polygon, but we need the CA parameter, the centroid. So connect scale with centroid, and as you can see, now the triangle is scaled. So now we can turn off orient, turn off polygon center as well, turn off perpendicular frames and list items, so we have a clear view of what we have done. Move forward, sweep. So now we can, because now we want to connect the new set of cross section. So connect the new triangle to merge. And as you can see, now we have a chain cable. What's going on? If we connect a panel to the merge component and another panel to scale, we can see that the name, the level of the scaled component is a triple family, while the other two triangles are just single family element. So we need to flatten, right click on G parameter, select flatten, to convert the genealogy of the scale element, scale component, to a single original family. So now all the elements have the same genealogy. And all the triangles are in the same box, in the same branch. So turn on the sweep and see what's going on. And as you can see, we have an error here. The sweep is twisted. And the reason why the sweep is twisted is because the two base triangles are just one derotation of the previous one. Turn off the sweep so we can check this situation. Now go to the first triangle, to the polygon component, and select explode. Under curve utilities, explode curve. This component get curve or polyline and deconstruct in the single segments that compose the original geometry. Now get the point on curve. You can find it under curve analysis, point on curve, connect segment. So we have the middle point of each segment, and activate point list with a size of 1.5. As you can see, now the order of this segment is a counterclock. It's a counterclockwise order. The curve point has several presets, as you can see: a quarter, a third, middle point, two-thirds, and so on. And the 0 is the starting point of the curve, while 1 is the end point of the curve. Now select this last full component because we want to obtain the same thing here with the second triangle on the end point of the catenary. So copy and paste that 4 components. Look at the 2 triangle, and as you can see, we have 0 on the left and 2 on the left of the other triangle. The element in the segment in the middle obviously is in the same position, and we need to reverse the order of this curve, the direction of this curve. So we need the flip curve component. You can find it under curve, utilities, flip curve. This component changes the direction of the curve. So connect the triangle at the end point, and now connect the new curve with the explode component, and as you can see, now we have the right order of the element of the segments of this curve, this triangle. So we can substitute this new triangle in the merge component, exactly at the same flag. Turn on this whip geometry, and now, as you can see, we have the right geometry.